And Manchester United are going to make a change. Jess Sigsworth is going to be coming on. And we think for Kirsty Hansen, that is the change. Yeah, 18 coming off Hansen and Jess Sigsworth coming on, United's top scorer when they earned promotion from the Championship. And she's going to be coming on here at half-time. And she's just getting her final instructions from Martin Ho. Casey Stoney's number 2. United have kept Arsenal quiet. I think that's fair to say, and the threat down the flanks, certainly with Onabaya bombing on down the right side, have caused Arsenal problems. Arsenal have had just the one attempt so far. To United 7, just 2 of those on target. So Sigsworth's on. He signed a new 1-year contract in the summer. Will that change the overall approach from Casey Stoney in the second half? So we're back underway. Goalless at half-time between Manchester United and Arsenal, with not too much to shout about, and that's fair to say. But Manchester United with the best chance of the game so far, falling for Kristen Press. Arsenal's goalkeeper here, Zinsberger, providing us with a super piece of goalkeeping to keep her out. But here's Tobin Heath. Not quite find her teammate in Kristen Press in the centre. But not allowed Arsenal to develop any sort of rhythm in the game. Tough 45 for Vivianne Miedema so far. Not that Arsenal haven't been allowed to play their usual way out the back. And Amy Turner has possibly been one of United's standout players. Onabaya also down the right. She's been giving McCabe plenty to think about. Here's Hayley Ladd for Millie Turner. Wide for Galton, who lets it run for Tobin Heath. Heath cutting inside and having a go. And cutting right across the ball. She couldn't have hit a strike any sweeter against West Ham United, which brought her her first goal in United Red in their last league game. Miedema turns away from Amy Turner, but Millie Turner's there to tidy up. Bayer. Ooh, Alatoon. He's going to get the free kick. The referee thought about that. Caitlin Ford. So, multiple league winner with the likes of Sydney FC and Perth Glory. There is Millie Turner. And Amy Turner now, switching it out to Leah Galton. Williamson has been one of Arsenal's best players out there so far. The energy of United in the middle of the park. Arsenal not really been able to cope with. Here's Sigsworth. Alatoon and clutched on. Not far away, Jackie Cronin, who is still to score for the club. And she had to react quickly there, didn't she? Alatoon just guiding this on. And Jackie Cronin wasn't that far away in the end. Cronin along with Hayley Ladd and Hansen, Ross and Smith, all on international duty. All returning with no ill effects, as Casey Stoney said. Though Jackie Cronin was a goal scorer against Estonia during the international break. Vivian Miedema providing the assist in a 7-0 victory. A victory, in fact, that secured the Netherlands' place at the next European Championships. Ford. Switch from Schneiderbeck for Ruben Moy. He's only played an hour's worth of action, and all as a substitute in the league this season before today. Williamson. McCabe for Van der Donk. It's a nice pass back from Van der Donk. The weight of the pass was perfect. Hayley Ladd. Now Ford. And the switch to this side now for Mead. Hayley Ladd helping out, tidying up. And now Toon. Here come United again through press. Only Heath ahead of her. A Kristen press to runner Schneiderbeck. Away from Volti. Can't get the better of Schneiderbeck. Oh, it's really lax from Arsenal. It really is. And United have it back through Sixworth now. Sixworth with the cross in towards press. There have been some nervy moments from Arsenal. And that's another example. Huge cry of get the ball from the sidelines from the Arsenal camp. Hayley Ladd straight to Miedema. And Miedema can attack. Attack Amy Turner. Miedema still goes on. Mead in support. Miedema looking to go all the way on her own, perhaps. Turning into trouble. Oh, Leah Galton. Goodness me, flying into that was Ruben Moy. And we're going to see the first card of the game. Lottie Ruben Moy has come back from the United States. A time with North Carolina Tar Heels, along with Alicia Russo as well. Former England and 17 captain. She's forgone her final year at university due to COVID. I mean, she wasn't pulling out of that, was she? It was a little rash and sending Leah Galton flying. A shake of the head from Casey Stoney. She wasn't too impressed with the challenge made. Stern look on her face as well, Casey Stoney. Born winner. It was one of the most proudest moments of her career when she took the job on at Manchester United. Having only just retired in that summer. That spell with Liverpool. Coaching spells alongside Phil Neville at international level, a caretaker role with Chelsea as well on a temporary basis, just before Matt Beard came in at Chelsea in 2009. Leah Galton on her feet, seemingly okay. Player inspired by watching her dad play for Spar Athletic. And that energy she has up and down the flanks for Casey Stoney. She was a keen runner growing up, Leah Galton. What defensive role for her today. Van Donk read that well, Ella Toon, as the game restarts. Toon again. Press. Why not have a go? At the period that she had off, the longest away from playing in her career, Kristen Press. She's 31. She says she reluctantly accepts now being called a veteran. What experience she's able to bring to a United team, still in its infancy. The team wanted to get on with things quickly. Free kick conceded by Van Donk, who's in her 5th year at the club now with Arsenal. Floated in and glanced on, and nobody can get on the end of that. Kristen Press the closest. Two Turners going for the same ball. It's Bayer for Sigsworth. Ford loses out. This is Press. Sigsworth again. Has been involved aplenty so far since she's come on at half-time. An added link now with Honor Bayer. It's first appearance of the season, by the way, for Jess Sigsworth. To have a role on the side in reserve. Coming back from injury too. Volte for Leah Williamson. Such strength of that harder defence with Williamson. Probably a midfielder before she moved back by Joe Montemuro. Phil Neville has used her in midfield as well. And is a bit of a fan of her there as well. Played in a more advanced position. Put out by McCabe. Van Donk just not been able to get a feel of the game at all, Daniela Van Donk. Press. There's space opening up down the right. That's the wrong pass. Ella Toon's pointing to Kristen Press to say, played to the right, Jess Sigsworth. There's Galton. It seems okay now after getting on the end of that rather ferocious challenge just a few moments ago. Which Rippenboy went into the book for. Gruner. Now Millie Turner. Short for Tobin Press. And Rippenboy. On she goes as well. Not much ahead of her though. Overlapping option of Mead. I can't find her, and that kind of typifies Arsenal and their attacking approach so far in this one. Joe Montemuro. Well, they won the title. He led them to the first one since 2012. And he's got to make a couple of changes here as well. So Van der Donk comes off. She's been pretty much on the periphery of things today. Malin Good goes off as well. So Jill Rood, back from injury, for a knee injury. The side netting from Tobin Heath. Mitama using his strength against Amy Turner, and now Mead. United are stretched here for numbers. Oh, Beth Mead. That might have been a cross, an attempted cross more than anything. But that's the first time really that Arsenal have been able to stretch United's defence, catch them cold in terms of numbers, and it's a wasted opportunity. Galton for Tobin Heath, turning into trouble, turning into Jill Rood. Started the season emphatically, didn't she, before her injury? Started the season with successive hat-tricks. It's nicely done. There's the irrepressible Kim Little. Ford. Jill Rood. Sing out to Cronin. Two international teammates. Mitama. No foul. She certainly put a point towards the referee. Cronin, that will be a free kick to Arsenal on Leah Voltic. It's had a hint of tastiness, hasn't it, in terms of the physical aspect of the game today. Typically Manchester United versus Arsenal. Out towards Miedema, well cut out. Now Toon. Now those two changes for Arsenal will just inject a little bit more life, a little bit more energy. Freshness in there as well, and that's Kim Little. Nicely worked from her. Comes the cross, and Ebbs has to make the stop. Caitlin Ford getting across Millie Turner, and it's the first telling save that Mary Ebbs has had to make this afternoon. Perhaps going wide anyway, but Ebbs wasn't to know that. Millie Turner has taken a bang for her troubles. So she's going to be in need of some extra attention here. That's his physio, David Clark, and Eddie Crackhill, the team doctor as well. Making sure that Millie Turner's okay. She's got the winner against the fellow North London side in Spurs for the international break. First WSL goal. She's a Wilmslow girl. Turner on her feet, but she's going to have to go off due to the fact that they've signalled on the medical team. Cape's cross here. Getting across her well was Caitlin Ford had a good save. Arsenal corner. Pokes it in dangerously towards Miedemar. Cleared away by Amy Turner. Miedemar again. Now Volti. And blocked by Ella Toon. From down the road in Tildesley. Ella Toon came back to the club after coming through the centre of excellence. Back from Manchester City. As many of the players did, having had to move away after the women's setup was originally disbanded. United are going to make another change. Williamson. Cronin. Now Toon, if she can get there on the stretch, and she can. Press. That's a lovely turn from Kristen Press. And one for Heath, no. Get that pass right, and Arsenal were in trouble. And now the change will be made. So we're going to see Katie Zellem and Hayley Ladd coming off. Katie Zellem, United through and through, and she regains the armband as well of Amy Turner. She's United's set-piece queen. Blocked by Cronin. As the rain continues to fall again. Still no goals yet. Is it to be as tight as it was when they last met here at LSV? And will we get late drama as we got last time we were here at LSV between these two? Galton, no foul. Heath can't find Press, although it looked like Tobin Heath had been taken out. She was, by Wibben Moy, who's just got to be a little careful. She doesn't overstep the mark too much, that she gets a second yellow card. Challenge is flying in. The top looking for Press. Here's Little. And those changes with Little and Rudd have just brought a little bit more control to Arsenal's midfield. Wibben Moy. Made up towards Press. Heath can't get that. Kind of stuck on her heels. Schneiderbank. It's described the WSL as typically English. And that is physical. Certainly has been that today. Touch from Mead. Now Toon. Get out of her feet quickly. Schneiderbeck up there well ahead of Sigsworth. And a buy-up. Frau goes against them. She had a really good return on her buy-up, considering the fact that she hasn't played since September. Zinsberger. Now Mead. And for Beth Mead again. Time to get a head up and pick out a cross. She's gone short for Kim Little. Little to the byline, keeps it low, and there's Millie Turner, and Ella Toon gets it away. Fellow housemate. Ella Toon and Millie Turner. Little opted to keep this low. And Millie Turner in the way, as well as Mary Ebbs too. McCabe. Hunting for it, Bayer forcing Arsenal back to inside their own half. Williamson all the way back to Zinsberger. Only kept one clean sheet this season away at Brighton. Kept 6 last season. In fact, her very first in the WSL was against Manchester United. Here. Here's Mead. They have put in so much into this game with 20 minutes to go. Manchester United, Arsenal. You do just sense they're just growing stronger and stronger. And the return of Lauren James as Kristen Press makes way. Lauren James has played just half an hour of action so far in the league this season. And due to injury, seen her out on the side at a watching brief. But Lauren James, 19 years of age, scored 6 goals last season in the WSL, including their very first, here against Liverpool. And gone for the final 20 minutes. Williamson. Miedema to drive on. Crosses low. Oh, Amy Turner very nearly an own goal. And Mary Ebbs with tremendous reactions. The closest Arsenal have come. And it was very nearly an own goal from Amy Turner. Was a let-off. The corner is played in. Wiedemar will chase this down. Miedema on the turn. He's in the way. And that's no trouble for Mary Ebbs from range. Big, big let-off for Manchester United. This would have been spectacular from Leah Williamson. It was a score in their 9-1 win at West Ham United at the start of this season. Miedema still waits for her chance. Ian Wright is the great Arsenal striker. Saying that was simply lucky to watch Vivianne Miedema after her latest blitz of goals. She's not just the WSL all-time top scorer, but for her national team as well, for the Netherlands overall. When she scored in the World Cup last year against Cameroon, broke Manon Melis's record. Ahead of even Robin van Persie's record of 50 for the men's team. Totally blown that away. One of her great heroes as well, Robin van Persie. Big Feyenoord fan, Vivianne Miedema. Zinsberger. Also goalkeeper impressed recently against the French in the international period. Kept a clean sheet against them, actually. Not many do that. Heath for Galton, can't get there. United have won each of the last 4 top-flight games, as many wins as they managed in their previous 10. Overall, they're currently 9 unbeaten in the WSL. It's their most successful run in their short WSL history. Be a big statement if they were to beat Arsenal here today. Here's Heath. You consider no team outside of City, Chelsea and Arsenal have actually won a major trophy going back to 2014. United be the closest to potentially end that run. Galton for Ella Toon. And Toon, can she keep her composure? Over the top it goes. What a pass to pick her out from Leah Galton. Toon back inside and then unable to control her finish in the end to add to the 2 goals that she scored in the league this season. Quarter of an hour to go. And when you think of that pendulum, which way is it going to swing? McCabe was committed. James. Forward back for Little. Williamson. And that crossfield pass of hers, trademark of Leah Williamson's game. She's made more long passes statistically in the league than anybody else so far this season. Schneiderbeck, now Little, Rood for McCabe. Katie McCabe's cross. See more changes. That of Lucy Staniforth for Manchester United. Lucy Staniforth, who was brought in from Birmingham in the summer. She's taken her place with Tobin Heath for the sidelines, and we're also going to see an Arsenal change with Leonie Meyer coming on, the German. Signed from Bayern for last season. Stuttgart born. Takes the place of Wibben Moy, take her place in her native right-back role. Wibben Moy, who was on a yellow card as well, the only yellow card brandished today. Just to remind you that both Chelsea and Manchester City have won this weekend. In terms of the top end of the WSL table. Staniforth, yeah, that would be a free kick. Just winded Beth Mead here. It's at an awkward height to try and win it. Lucy Staniforth. She's taken out Beth Mead. McCabe. Kim Little. It's Katie McCabe, fancy this. There's McCabe keeping it low. Katie Zellum in the way. Oh. Straight into it was Leona Meyer. That's well wide. Never scored in the WSL. A couple of league titles in Germany with Bayern. Came off the bench in midweek. Took a knock on the quad against Brighton. That was the reason why she's been out with injury recently. Miedemar, the turn. Amy Turner's there again. Toon for Sixworth to attack McCabe. Jess Sixworth. Zellem in support. Here is Katie Zellem. Toon wanting it. Zellem looking to curl it. To go herself. Chance was there and opened up for Katie Zellem. Lifelong red. And another originally through the centre of excellence. James. Still Lauren James. Really mentioned her since she come on. But James to go on the outside. It'll only be a corner. With the hope of a free kick more than anything there, Lauren James. She was excellent with their championship winning season, 14 goals. As Casey Stoney says, she has the potential to do whatever she wants. Lauren James, she was the sister of Reece at Chelsea. Zellem with the corner inside the last 10. Look how crowded it is inside that penalty area. And it goes towards Zinsberger. Gets a firm punch on it. Back for Zellem again. Katie Zellem. To the grateful grasp of Manuela Zinsberger. Williamson now for Arsenal. Leah Volti. McCabe. Meads out on that left side now, having swapped sides. This gives Onabaya something more to think about. I've not seen her as advanced in this second half as we saw her in the first. Here's Zellem now. Away from Toon. Meyer with the throw. What a finale we could be in for. Are Arsenal on the verge of a first defeat? Is their 100% winning record at the start of this campaign set to come to an end here at Leigh Sports Village? Meyer, still time to go. And Amy Turner has won every battle against Miedemar pretty much today. Lauren James now, as United look to put Arsenal away. James just slowing things, calming things down. Zellem. Onabaya. And she plays it back. Lucy Staniforth. Can't keep it down. Lucy Staniforth has really only had sub roles so far this season. She's yet to score for Manchester United. Galton up against Caitlin Ford. That's Mead. Ford back for Mead, but reading it well. That was Gronin. The angle ball in and away from Ford it goes. Well, this will be up there. This will be up there as Manchester United's biggest win, really, in the WSL. They have beaten the likes of Liverpool and Manchester City in terms of rivalry. City in the Cup, and Liverpool in the league last season. And as she's said at the start of this one, this will be their biggest test, and for Ella Toone, local girl, would her goal be the difference? Here she is again, one for James to get on the end of. Sing stand, United are going top. Top of the WSL. Cronin. Now Sigsworth. James. It will be a corner to Manchester United. With that goal, you can see the confidence flooding through the team. Zellum with the corner. The heart of set pieces for United, Katie Zellum. He just drips this in. Zinsberger decided not to approach that. That's Toone. Leah Galton. And on she goes. Big block by Mayer. Came back off Leah Galton. Fortunate for her. A bit of a stinger for Mayer on a cold, wet day. Zellum. Wide for James now. Lauren James. Kim Little blocked that. Sigsworth and Zellum with no foul. Immediately waving that away. The referee standing forth for Toone, has to get it on quickly. Kim Little just getting a toe in there. It's all going United's way at the moment. Toone for James. On the Toone. She's got a goal, but she looks like she's running on complete empty. We'll have a problem here with Vicky Schneiderbeck. Inside the final 2 minutes. Going the way of Manchester United at the moment. And this is how it came about. Sigsworth for Ella Toone. And talk about placement. Absolutely to perfection. To add to her goals against Birmingham and Brighton this season. She made an impact for Phil Neville when England had their call-up in September and they played an 11 versus 11. She scored on that occasion too. She's still waiting for her first full senior cap after the Germany postponement. But she was in that squad. Tilsley's own may have just scored the goal and would present Casey Stoney with her biggest win as Manchester United coach so far. Arsenal have had to make a change. So Schneiderbeck off. Does also get the free kick. And we're into the 90. It would be a first win for United over a so-called Big Three side. Here is Zellem for Toon. Toon, as we're into stoppage time. Ella Toon through for Lauren James. Staniforth, she's hit that well. Deflection, just seeing it wide at the very last moment. She scored 1 goal last season for Birmingham. It was against Liverpool. This is Staniforth. Was playing at the same Notts County side as Casey Stoney at one point. Zellem with the corner. Amy Turner's in there. What a scrap it is. Steered towards Staniforth. And Arsenal can bring it away. Towards Miedemar. That's Volti. Meyer for Beth Mead. Arsenal running out of time to save something here. To save an unbeaten start to the season. Lauren James winning it from Volti. Staniforth for Zellem. How they've made a difference since they came on. United were just getting a little overrun in the midfield for the earlier Arsenal changes. Kim Little being one of those. Here she is for Meyer. For Viviane Miedemar. Where Arsenal, I'm sure, and their fans be wanting to see her out on this flank. Galton's there. They put in so much, Manchester United. So much that Arsenal have just not been able to deal with in terms of mainly intensity. But this is Miedemar. Do not ride them off just yet. The give and go. The challenge from Sigsworth. And anywhere will do for Manchester United. They're going to get a free kick here, Jackie Cronin. And that might just do it, you know. And the rain starts to pour again, heavily. And is this the start of something, though, for Casey Stoney and for Manchester United? And looking at a 5th straight win in the WSL. Staniforth, Galton, we've had the 3, we're into 4 now. That's Meyer down the line for Mead. Millie Turner towards those grey skies above. Amy Turner away. She's been immense today. She really has. Sigsworth flying in. And still we play on. Here's Meyer. Williamson just dinks it in there. Bayer's header. As far as Rhodes for Miedemar. And Little, down she goes. United having to hang on here for Meyer. Meyer's cross. Staniforth away. Referee has a look at the watch. And on we go. No nonsense from Zellem across. Still we go on. That's Mead in towards Ebbs, who ups to punch. And it's wide, but it's only going to be a corner. McCabe across to take it. So late in the day now. Arsenal continue to push for a leveller here. Miedema. It will stay in play. Sent in again. And the header away by Millie Turner. That's Lauren James. McCabe sends it back in once more. And Toon will chase this down, and she's going to launch this issue. Oh, she'll take that. She will take that all right. Lee Galton told to get on with things. Staniford, oh, that's a little short. Volti. Here's McCabe, away from Cronin. Committed challenge in on Ruby Mace. James can't control it. Forward it goes again. Touched on to Mead. Staniford clears. Another look at the watch. It's all over. And for Manchester United, their biggest victory in the WSL. Their first win over a Big Three side, and they go to the top of the table, and Arsenal's 100% winning start comes to an end. Ella Toon with the winner 7 minutes before the end, in a game which was so tight, hard fought, but in the end, that one goal from Ella Toon is the difference. Vivianne Miedema with so little to go off, a really quiet day, but that's testament to Manchester United and to Amy Turner in particular, and how she kept Miedema quiet. Jess Sigsworth making an influence as she came off the bench to provide the assist for Ella Toon to win it. They gave so much, and the overall intensity of United's game, Arsenal just simply could not deal with it. An epic result for Manchester United. They go to the top, and Arsenal are beaten for the first time in the WSL this season. It's finished Manchester United 1, Arsenal 0.